Chaos Culture Radio back again.
Yes, we is. Happy holidays, guys. Happy holidays.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Happy Joy Noel. Happy New Year. Matter of fact, forget your New Year, people. Get a bag.
That is the New Year. That's your New Year's revolution. What are you talking about?
Basically.
Yeah, so this topic today is about toxic
masculinity. And how does it affect men? Because we didn't create that word.
No, we didn't. We didn't create it. So how do it affect men?
In so many ways. We got to put out our trusty phones out. Let me tell you something. A lot of our viewers are from out the country, so they won't know what that is. You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know.
So we need to. Matter of fact, I want you to. What definition you going to Google first? You going to Google
the whole phrase?
Yeah.
Because that's a deep statement.
Yeah, you Google toxic masculinity, and I'm gonna Google masculinity. I want you to go first, and we're gonna do this educational piece for the dumb, deaf, and blind.
All right, toxic masculinity is used in psychological and social media discussion of masculinity to refer to a certain cultural norm that society made man to be.
Okay, now masculinity means qualities or attributes regarding as characteristics of a man: handsome, muscular, and driven. He is a prime example of masculinity.
Yeah. The toxic. So when you look up the word toxic, that means someone that's not good.
That's not good. Now, when you hear somebody as masculine, traits come as society includes strength, courage, independence, leadership, assertiveness. Machoism is a form of masculine, emphasizing on power, and is often associated with disregards of consequence of responsibility. So let me ask you a question: how something so positive could be compound with something that's so negative?
Because remember, if you put it into the way of society, they're gonna make it out. That's what they were saying. Society make it out to be something that is really not.
But let me ask you a question: who is mostly offended by masculine men? Who is intimidated by that?
The feminists. I'm right. The feminists.
I didn't say it.
The feminists. That's why. And the feminist organization, people don't understand. That's not run by women. That's run by actual men.
100%. You know what I mean? But I'm asking, what is the narrative they're trying to preach? Are they trying to feminize us?
Pretty much.
Because let me tell you something. I guess when somebody is being very macho or being very alpha male-ish.
Yeah, they look it down upon. They think it's toxic.
You know what I mean?
No good.
Right now we live in a day where you can't even holler at a regular chick on the street.
No, you can't.
Or a chick at the job, because she's gonna be like, that's toxic, or she's gonna say that's sexual harassment.
Correct. Remember, we living in a Me Too moment now. It's hard now. It's hard. It literally is harder for men now to do what you have to do as a man, because they label it as bad, like bad man.
But I don't know how all this transpired. You know what I mean?
I think it's kind of like this is my opinion, but I think it's the payback for what happened in the 1900s, where women wasn't working, women was at home. The man was abusing them, slapping them and stuff like that.
Don't get me wrong, we got a few rotten apples, but that doesn't mean that everybody is toxic.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I do believe there's some guys that take it over the edge, but those are a small percentage of people.
Yeah, not every man is the same. Some men don't really just have that masculinity traits.
You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I mean? Women don't like beta males. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Most of the people who they consider toxic masculinity are alpha males, people who get a bag. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's sad to say this, but a lot of guys who are masculine get victimized and criticized and judged. So, you know what I mean? I hear this statement. I just think it's a norm where it's only going to break up the family nucleus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because women say they want a man, but they don't want a man to tell them what to do.
Yeah. Well, I was on a phone call with this woman, and this woman actually told me, like, you know, most women, or women period, are submissive. They automatically submissive. They want to submit to that man. But if they look down upon man, like masculinity is bad, how can a woman be submissive? You see what I'm saying? That's why it's not really a good thing to say about masculinity as labeling it to be bad.
They made it to be bad, but they still preaching and tell that you're supposed to be a person that leads.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it said in the Bible?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a man that leads. And you're supposed to be a woman that follows.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? What was that girl? I wouldn't even mention that girl name. She say she don't want to get married because she's not trying to be submissive to no man.
Yeah.
Who's she going to be submissive to? A woman?
Herself.
Who you going to be submissive to a woman?
Remember, Fantasia actually did an interview and also an article about black women, you need to be submissive, women, period.
That's a real woman.
That was a real woman. She said that. But, however, she got a lot of ridicule from women about that statement.
Because what she said, I think what they said, that we ain't been trying to be nobody's maid.
Correct.
We not going to be nobody's housewife, nobody's mammy.
Fact. They put submissive as bad. That way you say anything a man touch, they change it and make it as bad when it's not bad at all. It's part of our nature. Human nature, period.
You see, the thing about it is, the word toxic masculinity doesn't hurt men; it kills them.
Wow.
I'm speaking from a quintessential island Caribbean man. I was raised by one of the most masculine men I've ever met. Went to work 7 days a week. On his days off, still cut the grass. And still told my mama what to do. Because he paid majority of the rent.
Wow.
And when somebody wanted to do it to hurt my mama, he went and upped the pistol. Is that toxic masculinity? Or that's a man?
Man. M-E-M-A-N. Man.
But let's start to talk about the different narrative right now. More women are getting college educations.
Yes.
More women are being higher positions.
Exactly.
So some of them are becoming alphas. So they feel like they can tell certain men what to do.
Yeah, because now the women are the CEOs. The man is no longer the CEO.
No. We're the janitors, the bus boys, the bus drivers. You know what I mean? But then I asked a woman one time, do you walk on water?
What did she tell you?
Huh?
What did she tell you?
She was like, no, you just got to bring something to a table. I had a woman tell me that sometime. You know what I mean? She said, oh, you can't be acting like that. You don't make as much money. You know what I mean? I said, do you walk on water? You know what I mean? That's why at the end of the day, you know what's going on, Roni? With a lot of men, and this is why women are starting to talk these different narratives, the fairy dust is wearing off.
Yep. People are like, what's the fairy dust?
That illusion, that mystical figuration when we see somebody who's like, she got a fat Buddha, some titties, and yes, she might drive a nice car. No, she's drowning in bills.
Facts.
They look at that and say that's a bargaining chip to make us feel like we didn't. Then they turn around and say, hey, you being toxic. When you tell them to submit, go get me a plate of food. Shut your mouth.
That's why they say, you see how you said it, so they'll be like, look, he's so aggressive.
Let me tell you something. Aggressive men conquered nations.
Facts.
Aggressive men build buildings and stuff like that. I'm not saying that they don't have a right to speak what I'm saying, but I'm saying that if you want to damage a whole structure of something, build your own city. Leave us out of it.
No, that's real. That's facts.
Let us deal with the ones who want to be submissive. Let us deal with those.
But remember I was telling you, it's hard now because there's a lot of men putting masculinity as bad. So the women can't submit to that man.
Those are beta males.
But there's more beta males now than alpha males.
Those are way more beta males. We just need them to sweep the floor. I don't sweep floors. I build them.
Facts.
I never did.
Real talk.
And I don't walk on water. I don't walk on water. I fill the pools.
You speaking facts.
And this is the reason why it's hard for a chick to vibe with me sometimes. Because they feel like I'm supposed to sweat them. You know what I mean? It was this one chick I was trying to talk to. Crazy about her.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say too much because then I'm going to give away who she is.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy about her. But then, you know what I mean? They had done second guess me and my masculinity until the fairy dust wore off. And I was like, what? Don't matter how much you do, it's still not enough for people. And they'll still throw that back in your face. So no problem. If it's like that, you do you, let me do me.
Wow.
Because you want to know something? I know what a real woman is. I know what a real man is. My dad been in my life my whole life. I'm not going to take nothing less. And I'm not going to accept terms like toxic masculinity.
So you feel like your man put his hand on this woman?
Never. That's not a man. But a woman should never put her hand on a man.
Facts.
And a woman should never interrupt a man when he talking to another man.
Facts.
Stay out of a man's business.
Facts.
Stay. People might feel disrespected when I say stay in your place. Just like
Facts.
It's no business for a man to get in a woman's conversation. That's chatty patty. Cream filling in between.
No, you speaking facts though.
You know what I mean?
You speaking facts?
You never see me. You ever know me to get involved in female conversations?
No.
You ever see me getting photo ops and stuff like that? No. I'm a real man. You know what I mean? The skeletons that I had to build on top was from a guy who was fixing cars who didn't even know how to read right.
Man.
For me to have a woman question me and tell me about me being a man, she can't say nothing to me about that. A lot of women think they can voice their opinion about masculinity, and I want them to pull down their pants to see if we can see where that's at. Because I don't question women about being women. I can't have kids.
Right.
I don't know how hard that is. And I can't even imagine myself to even compare myself. So our difference is different. Stay in your place. Let me stay in mine. Let me build the infrastructure so your kids can live in here.
Facts.
People don't like Marshawn Lynch and all these other guys because these are not weak men. They running these kids up and down the field. And people have a problem with that. No, we're not building suckers.
Facts.
You got a problem with that? Go over there. There's women who cuss out other women for even mentioning that term in the conversation. Because you want to know why? You're going to mess up a good thing. If it's so toxic, tell a man don't pay for dinner, movies, cars, tires, lunch dates. You pay for them now. Matter of fact, I want a sandwich and it's a club. Low on the mayo.
Not the low on the mayo.
Low on the mayo.
People say extra mayo, man.
No, low on the mayo.
Man, you speaking facts, man. I'm quiet, I'm speechless because I was like, hey, you feed it to me right now.
But you want to know why I'm able to talk like this?
Uh-huh.
I've been the one paying majority of the rent for women.
Uh-huh.
I'm in the one fixing cars. I'm in the one doing this. I have a right to speak these. And I have a right to say I'm not doing that no more.
Facts. So they'll call you MGTOW.
They can say that.
People like, what's MGTOW? Man going their own way.
Been doing that. If you want to get with me, show me what you can bring to the table.
Facts.
What can you offer me? And matter of fact, what I want ain't tangible.
But remember, that's what they call the king's table. You can't go in the king's court.
You can't go in the king's court.
Gift.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of females who want this mythical marriage, who want this mythical family life, but not willing to put in the work to get it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And let me tell you something: untangible work.
Facts.
Half of them are not even good people to be mothers for because they're so interested on promoting a certain image or lifestyle. I say that's toxic, feminine. You see, I can't even. You see, that's how masculine. I can't even pronounce feminicity.
Yeah, feminicity.
Is that even the word?
No.
Feminism, toxic feminism.
Yeah. But remember, who created the feminist it was a low level man that couldn't get resolved with women, so they created something to get back at pretty much at the man, which is the higher man.
Those are beta males and emotional tampons.
Yeah. We already did an episode that you can look at in the description.
The emotional tampons they use once a month when they pull up that string.
Yeah. After
it's full with blood and they deposit them.
Right. Because a lot of people are like, what are you talking about? We already did an episode on that.
You already did an episode. Go back and see that.
Yeah. Look in the description. It's talking about it.
You know what I mean? Like, so this is why I say that a lot of people need to be careful about that word toxic masculinity, especially around little boys.
Yeah, because little kids are listening in. Correct.
If you want boys to take out the trash, build stuff, you need to be careful on how you combat them with these type of terms. You know what I mean? Especially when we're trying to build these little boys into becoming men. You know what I mean? This is the reason why I'm very adamant about when you have kids, especially for boys, they need to be with the men.
Yeah.
But sadly enough, you have a lot of these guys who are not being raised by men, who are making other men who are not going to be raised by men. You know what I mean? Our era is done. You know, our era is the last of we're the last of the Mohicans.
You believe so?
Come on, man. Look at it.
But look at us now. We can school the new generation.
We can school the new generation, but it's even... You see, the problem is it's so hard to school them because they think they know more than us.
Yeah, because now the internet, YouTube, stuff like that.
They think they're more than us. Especially a lot of these women think they know more than us.
Yeah. They
be voicing their opinion about shit they don't even know sometimes.
Now we just tell them to shut up.
That's it. Stay in your place.
That's real.
A lot of people gonna feel disrespected with you and I just said.
Yeah, but remember I told you women are naturally submissive, so some of them gonna agree.
Good women are naturally submissive.
Yeah, they're gonna agree. They're gonna agree to disagree. They're gonna be like, yeah, what y'all saying is true. Like some people actually listen to the podcast. I sent some, to a woman today, and she listened to it. She like, it's actually really good to see men's perspective on life.
I love that, and we need her to share it, give it to her brother, her uncle, her stepfather. You know what I mean? So they can know there's people out here who really voicing for them. And mind you, we're voicing for women as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want people to think this is just mainly a man's podcast.
No.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. A lot of the topics here we talk about pretendly focus on men, but it's not 100% dealing with just men alone because we know we can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah, man, we even did episode Black Women is God. We did so many things about women.
Ooh, man.
And stuff like that. So, like I was saying, we learn from each other and we talking from our experience. Man.
The Black Women was God was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
We penned the beautiful one though.
Yeah. You got so much love for the Black Woman is God.
I know. You know what I mean? That's why they need to like, subscribe to the channel to show us some love.
Yes. We always be telling you guys, you got to support. And you already told you got to subscribe. You got to go out there.
And I'm telling you people, ladies, if you help us, we can help your men.
Facts.
We don't object to paying for dates.
No.
We don't object to cooking or building or fixing the cars, but it has to be within context.
Yeah. Within balance.
Basically.
So yeah, man, thank you guys always for listening in to this episode. I hope you enjoy. Listen to it 20 times to let it feed into your mind.
And make sure this particular episode, ladies, share this with your brothers, your uncles, your nephews. You know what I mean? Your elders. You know what I mean? Even the pastor at your church. Your imam. Your rabbi. You know what I mean? Tell them we'll hold seminars. You know what I mean? And stuff like that.
Yes, we will. We'll hold seminars where you go and ask questions. But thank you again.
Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.